Ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. I hope you guys are feeling good. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is Thursday, August 29th, 2024, and we are locking in another solid day here, up $3,300, trading stocks XRTX, LUCY, and BOF. Today's lesson, today's live trading has been uploaded for the students via our archives. So be sure to check that out. I hope you guys are able to gain some good value from the raw footage. All right. So let's talk about how we were able to get it done. We'll go over the patterns and the setups that I traded today. In particular, I do want to show you guys a live trade in the 5-minute setup that I took. This one is straight from the chapters. So, let's get into it. But before we do, I do want to say I appreciate all the birthday wishes that came in today. So many people wished me happy birthday. I do appreciate it. We got so many likes on the live stream. So, leave a thumbs up, guys, on the recap here as well. And let's talk about our disclaimer, right? Remember that day trading is risky business, all right? Day trading is risky. A lot of people out there are having a hard time. So be sure to take it easy and be careful, especially when you're new to the markets, all right? It's best to become experienced and competent before putting out a lot of risk, meaning in the early stages, take baby steps before becoming aggressive. Secondly, remember the live streams and recaps are never a reason to try and copy trade. It's all about understanding the strategy, which takes time. Lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers. Be careful of fake accounts. I will never message you first. I do not utilize WhatsApp, Facebook, and Telegram. Be careful of those fake accounts, all right? So let's jump into today's session. We can start off with Lucy here. LUCY, this one, we've been hearing a lot of the talks of stocks being marginable, non-marginable for even those people with margin accounts. And so we've had a couple people reached out, and Thinkorswim replied saying, hey, we're no longer charging good faith violations to margin accounts on these stocks that are non-marginable if you go past your buying power. That's all I need to know. I'm a risk taker. I trade stocks for a reason, is because I'm kind of wild, and in my ignorance at times can be bliss, and I gotta admit to that. And today's one of those days. Despite this thing being on that restriction, I said to hell with it. I'm gonna go for it. This is what we do. I got multiple other brokerage accounts. Let's do what we got to do here to get the job done. And so said, so done. That's what we were able to do. Lock in on Lucy. So for context, bringing it back to the beginning, we had lows of 336 in pre-market. It made its way all the way up to 593. So it's a pretty decent pre-market move. Coming into the open, it broke out of that range, pushing up to 631. Coming into the open, good old-fashioned price action scalps. We were looking for that opening surge, which is, hey, can we break over the previous highs and get that nice big green candle? We didn't quite see it, but we did see some price action opportunities. If I'm to come to my log here quickly, you guys will see earlier I'm in Lucy a couple different times, in at 19, out at 22, in at 16, out at 28. Some early trades, some small losses as well, but some early trades getting myself on the board, in at 16, out at 27. All with smaller size. I'd like to start a day with smaller size in case I take losses. It's a little easier to recoup. But once I do see some winning trades, I like to then jump up in my share size until I start to see resistance, in the stock and in my progress. So from there, it ended up trending down a little bit. We did have a bit of a triple bottom. 1-minute candle made the new high over 608, but it just did not have what it took early, and we sold off. And this is where I switched my focus to other stocks and other opportunity. But we can see it did hold up lows here and was bouncing in a range, right? Just like the levels that I marked out in pre-market right here. Hey, high of 93, low of 50. Right here, there's like another range again with lows around 550 and highs this time around about 76, bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down. So this does provide opportunity if you're watching these levels here closely. Now, this is ultimately a bear flag, and we did break over the level here, and it did so in good fashion, right? It got straight into a halt up. I was so close of getting in here, so close on getting in on this candle. But the moment I looked over at my level 2 and tried to go long, it just teleported from 603 where I saw it up to about 18, 24, and then 30. Missed the move going into the halt. So if I saw it like 2 seconds earlier, could have been in. But hey, you can't catch them all, right? So they say. High of day was at 646. We got halted at 630. The resumption I thought was choppy. I was able to make 400 bucks here, but I thought the resumption was choppy, I will say. We did have a low of 639 and a high of 7, so there was a range, but it was a choppy range. And then from there, we sold off lows of 603. I think I took a small loss coming down before then trying to get back into these lower levels for bounce opportunities. That was Lucy. After that, we sold off pretty much, and then randomly it came back up, but just choppy stuff, man. Was there opportunity? Yes, but I thought a lot of this was kind of hard to predict. Some of the moves came out of nowhere, if you want to say. Some bigger green candles, but all of them followed with big red candles. So if you tried to be aggressive for the continued push into the new highs, you would have took losses. XRTX, this was the other stock that I switched away to when Lucy started to give some trouble early. XRTX, this one here ended up going from a low of 135 into the open all the way to a high of 260. Now, let's not disregard pre-market, right? And so stocks, a lot of stocks will be up, and sometimes you might say, Relentless, why did you include this one on the watch list if it sold off so much coming into the open? Well, it's because the red to green is possible. We went from 125 to a high of 198, but then by the time we're coming around to the open, we're at 140. It's quite a drop off. But in my mind, I'm always thinking, can we see that red to green? Volume is light initially. About 937, it's like a flip just got switched, and buying just started coming in, and this thing started moving. From 144, it pushed up to 156, then to 168, VWAP pullback, and this was a clean setup right here. We love these type of pullbacks. 3-bar play right through the VWAP level, going up to 170, and then 182. From there, we got a bit of a consolidation, a little choppy in there, but you know, the lows held up nicely. 73, high of 83, bit of a small range. It broke below 70, breaking down, reclaiming, bottoming wick, a VWAP bounce right here from 70 back up to 77, again 67 up to 80, and then again 67 up to 86. I did miss this one though. I think something was happening at this time. Was it resumption? Maybe something else. At 9:54, if we double check my log here, I think I might have missed this opportunity looking at something else. 9:53. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just missed it. Well, okay, Lucy. So I think Lucy had a resumption. Was the resumption at that time 9:54? Let's just double check here for Lucy. And my E-Trade did close 9:54. Because I think I looked away for some reason. Yeah, resumption came at that. Well, at least we thought it was going to come at that. No, it did. Because this was a 10-minute. Resumption came, and sometimes opportunity is going to cost, you know. It really sucks that you look away. You're trading a stock so well. You look away for a resumption thinking that you can see more opportunities there. And of course, that's the area where it just goes 67. So I missed this area mostly, all the way to, it's saying 211, but I think it got up to like 195. Pulled back, didn't hold up super well, and this dip right here, I'm gonna try. Is it here? No, right here. I'm gonna try the 5-minute setup right here at VWAP. I'm long at 73, the low of this candle, bottom tick. And my stop is at 67, 68. I think 68. 68 was my stop. Kid you guys not, this thing comes down to 67, stops me out by 1 cent. And in the moment on the live stream, I'm saying, sometimes they stop you out by a few cents or 1 cent, and then they go without you. 5 minutes later, it goes without me. Very frustrating to see that play out like that. But, you know, I did scalp opportunities on the way up. But it still would have been best to be in low, scaling out. Now, the same setup is going to come around again. And right here, we had our low point. So after the new breakout, the new high of day, we had a new consolidation, right? If we're to put a trend line like this coming across, we got our lows around 212. We got our highs around 238. And 214 was our previous low. We're going to break down and reclaim. I'm bottom ticking this entry here. And I'm in and I'm selling, scaling out at 30, 25, 35, I believe as well. And this was an excellent trade, and I can put it on here for us to watch on the live trading archive. This entire screen recordings. This entire video is of course uploaded every day for all of our students to come back and watch. And you guys know we all utilize level 2. This is the extra indicator that I'm looking at on my screen up above. Level 2 is my bread and butter, man. Without the level 2, I'd be a lost soul. The charts are great and the chart helps out a lot, but level 2 really, really, helps me to determine where I need to be in. So watch it right here. Uh-oh. No, hold on. We gotta go back. Actually, no, right here. Yeah, it's coming up. So this thing is pulling back. So it's pulling back, and I'm gonna take a trade right here. I'm in at 15 initially, but it just seems, there's red printing. It just seems like maybe it wants to come down more. So I'm gonna watch, but I'm like, okay, we're seeing a lot of red. It comes down to 12. The red starts to stall a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the entry. I'm gonna give it a chance. Is this a risky trade? Can this flush down to 05 or 99? Definitely. But the past stars jumping in, and right here I'm giving great live commentary to YouTube live stream, telling them about how long I'm looking to hold and where I'm looking to also take profits in terms of a target. So I'm in with a great entry, and anytime I get a great dip, I don't mind giving the dip a chance. But if I'm in high or I get a higher fill, it's much more difficult for me to hold a dip trade. So right here, it's coming up. It gets to 23. There's a 25,000 share bid. These are all good signs for me, but I'm being patient, right? So this is where I start to scale out. Let's come back a little bit. I think I sold half, or I sold my first 500 shares at a break of 23 right here, 24, 25 right here. I'm going to take my first 500 shares. And then once it gets to 26, 27, I believe I take another 500 shares and then another 500 shares at 30. And then I look to sell the rest over 35, or at least close to 35. So, in there for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, right? Diamond hands at long last. Diamond hands. There's 27. We're going to sell some more. And then we're going to sell a little bit more right up at 29 right here. And then we're holding the last 500 to see how this does. This was a great trade. Played out nicely. I think it ended up going... I added back. It dipped down. I added back. I scaled out a little bit more again. And right here, I'm holding for the home run over 50, but it did not go all the way. And, we're up 2,600 right there at the highs on XRTX. And guys, that was only, 2,000 shares? You just know a guy like Crispy is long 20,000 shares right there, right? Marcelo, 15,000 shares. Tim, 10,000 shares. Triad, another 2, 3, 4, 5,000 shares. So I got to up my game. Save probably long 70,000 shares in that area. All right. That's pretty much it for the recap. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. Remember, coupon code STATION is coming to an end. All right. Coupon code STATION for those of you looking to join the classes. Coupon code STATION is coming to an end on Saturday at midnight. All right. So if you want to join MMU, this is one of our best coupons yet. And one lucky person is going to get the chance to win a brand new trading setup. All right. Just like the ones you guys see in the videos, just like you're seeing here in the picture. A beautiful trading setup is going to be on the line to give away. So hopefully it helps out one of you guys in your endeavor here to become a profitable trader and a high level trader. All right, check out the course. The 0 to advanced curriculum is here. You can extend it, can scroll all the way down, see everything that's included, right, from A to Z. And our live trading archives are also uploaded here every single day, so you can come back and see at any different point in time, at any day, how did Relentless Trader make 5,000 in November 27, 2023? How did Marcelo make 4,500 on that same day? You guys can come and check us out and see everything. Our losses are also posted. We're transparent. We're not just only showing green. We're showing red. So you can see what to avoid and all the mistakes we made with our frustration and poor technical analysis on the bad days, all right? Not just one-sided. Other than that, you can feel free to check out the raffle. If you want an extra entry, you can always purchase an extra entry, but as mentioned, once your name is in that coupon, once you purchase with that coupon, your name is going to be automatically entered. All right. With that being said, you guys can also check out Tim's and Triad's archives if you're interested there. But yeah, that's gonna do it, man. Diamond is the flagship platform that shows you every single thing that we have to offer, right? Chat room access, so forth and so forth. You know, what a day, what a day, what a week, what a month. We're finally heating back up. You know, I had that live stream 2 weekends ago. I highly recommend you guys check out the live stream from Sunday 2 weeks ago. That was on the, let's see, that was on the, I believe the 11th. We had a great live stream talking about motivation, inspiration, encouragement, being aggressive, and you know, literally from averaging $500 days, the next day I'm up 5K times 10, 10x. Mindset, 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 mindset. So much of trading is a mindset, and at times we can definitely be burnt out. At times we you know, we might need that break. But I had to remind myself of my greatness. I had to remind myself of who I am and why I'm here. And ultimately, I'm not here to be soft and easygoing as a trader. I'm here to be dominant. I'm here to be aggressive. I'm here to win. And so I encourage you guys to do the same, all right? Always remind yourself of your greatness, your best self. Can the best version of you be on top of the trading mountain? Can the best version of you be ahead of all those mistakes that you make so frequently, those losses, the frustration? Can the best version of you trade so well that you're seeing consistency? Can the best version of you welcome the challenge of sizing up? I know the best version of myself can do anything. The best version of me can probably swim from freaking, from one of those, you know, what's that state that's closest to Florida, like DR, one of those. The best version, I can't even swim right now. The best version of me can swim across lakes. Not oceans, but lakes. The best version of me can do anything, man. All it's just a mind over matter, learning, growing, and being better. All right. With that being said, guys, check out the chat room. Check out Momo Pro as well. Check out the chat room. This is the Relentless Trading chat room. The links are all down below. The chat room is just $14. There's so many chat rooms out there that are just overpriced and just a bunch of nonsense. For what we offer, for the amount of profitable traders that are in this space, it's a no-brainer. And you have access to us 24/7, Friday, Monday through Friday, Friday through Sunday, and all over again every single day of the week, every day of the year. Lastly, Momo Pro. This is the scanning software that I use that you guys can feel free to check out. Coupon code Relentless if you're interested in getting a nice scanner for all your watch list stocks and everything else that you use. All right, everything else that you need to get the job done in terms of scanning. All right, it's been RT, your favorite day trading YouTuber, your favorite YouTuber in general. You know, I know you guys must watch a ton of content. You know, all these big time guys like Graham and meet Kevin, and in the financial space, BBC News. You know, you can't lie, man. Relentless Traders, your number one YouTuber. Hit that thumbs up. Some of you guys spend more time with me than you do with so many other aspects, right? We're here for hours every day, man. So hit that thumbs up. Know that I do appreciate the audience, and that's why I'll be here every day. Tomorrow, the next day after that, next week, next month, next year. Relentless Traders gonna be here always. All right. Remember, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. Let's keep chasing down our greatness. See you guys later.